Hey, welcome back to the Real World Garage. We're actually getting the garage set up now. We're working on getting the lighting put in and everything, trying to get it organized. Some of you know I went through a heart attack back in November and things got delayed. Life happens, but we are about to get it put together finally. So just come along and I'll give you a brief overview. Yeah, well, we've had to move some things back against the wall. It's still cluttered as it is right now, but we have gotten a lot of stuff moved out, a lot of stuff moved in, some stuff just shoved in places for the moment, but you can actually walk around in here now. Put in a light there and got this light to working. I've got one over there. I've got two that I'm actually going to put up over there to replace that light, one light. Got some of the my old toys when I was a kid set up in there. A couple things sitting over here. A lot of them are rusty now. Spent a lot of time outdoors, but got the bench. This is where I'm going to leave my bench set up. I'm working on I'm gonna put up some shelving above this bench, and got that cabinet that my father-in-law built. I brought it from the old house. Got the window there. I actually have a window air conditioning unit, so this summer I can probably set that up so I don't melt in here. And I'm thinking about putting a small table below that window, just a small work table, something temporary. Got that cabinet, which is the companion to the other one. I'm gonna have tools set up along this wall. And I've got jack stands, blocks of wood. I've got an air tank. I have a Harbor Freight tire tool or tire machine, mechanical tire machine that I'm gonna bring up here and set up. Got a generator in this corner, and I'm probably gonna move it out and stage the tire machine over there. But yeah, it's still pretty cluttered, but if you'd seen it before, you couldn't even turn around in here. But we're getting there, so we'll set you up on the stand and just let a time lapse run and kind of see if we can get things put back together. Yeah, it's an old surplus, probably from the 60s, we're guessing. It's like some kind of a school table desk. Got the old, I don't know how many ply, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 or 13, 14 plies, plywood top. It's back when they made stuff. But we bought it a few years ago. Kids, got a little wobble to it. I can probably tighten a bunch of that up. Even though it's got that little wobble to it, it's still sturdy as all get out. It ain't gonna fall down. Let's see if snugging these up helps. got all kinds of different levels and heights, you know, because it was used all the way from high school to, from elementary all the way to high school for different, you know, ages of kids. So it had to be multi-adjustable, and it was made sturdy, and it was made when they made stuff to last. So I'm thinking probably sometime in the 60s. Let's see if that's snug. Oh yeah, tightening them up, that's all it needed. So it's another work surface, not real deep. I'm gonna push it back. I'm thinking I'm gonna remove that shelf right there from underneath that window, but I'm not 100% on that yet either. So we'll make a decision eventually. So work in progress. Planning to set a compressor right over there where those boxes are on that wall. I'm planning on putting a compressor, so I'm hoping I've got enough room. It's pretty long, so I don't know if I have enough room there or not. We'll see. I gotta get my hands on it. It's also another item that is probably from the 50s or 60s. But it's a twin compressor. It's got 2 single piston compressors on it, 2 motors, but the tank is probably maybe as long as this table. Maybe not sure if it's 100% that long, but it's about as long as that table, about that big around. So it'd be a good supply of air. I had toyed with putting it outside and building a little cover over it and plumbing the air into the shop, just so that it wouldn't take that footprint in my shop floor. But maybe down the road we'll look at doing that. So let me get this table in place. Ta-da! Now I have a catch-all. Place to sit stuff, pile stuff up, and not work. Got so much trinkets and rickrack. It's just never enough places to put all your stuff. It doesn't seem like. Wow, Radio Shack, handy dandy radio. See if the batteries are any good in it still. Probably not. Nope. Sure the batteries hadn't exploded in it. Oh, well, I guess they have. It may never work again. Gonna require some cleaning, that's for sure. But used to have this, used to put it in my toolbox. It'd be nice, you know, it's nice to take with you when you're knocking around in the junkyard, to have a little music that you can, you know, and, you know, it's a $5.99 item. If it gets lost or broke, big deal. But, you know, we'll set it over here. Custom manufactured in China for Radio Shack Corporation. That's a high quality item there. Oh, what do we got here? Well, it's a 6-volt DC charger. For what? I have no blooming idea. We found it in my junk and kept it when we moved. I have no idea. Probably need to throw it out. Test leads, you know. When we moved, we just started shoving stuff in boxes. Let's see if this drill is going to take any kind of charge. Doesn't appear so. It's just one El Cheapo Black and Deckers. So, you know, I don't even know if I can get batteries for it. Probably ought to go on eBay and look, see if I can get some cheap batteries for it, just to have it around. Yeah, Black & Decker is not a top name brand like it once was, but you know, they're handy to have around, you know, just have it sitting there on the bench, something quick to grab. My toolbox situation, that's another story altogether. I gotta come up with I need to come up. Got top box, and I need to come up with something for the base. I want to get it up about that high. Guess I need to go out on Facebook yard sale and see if I can find something. Another bottom box. You know, I don't care how beat up it is. You know, it's just it's a shop box. Doesn't matter if the locks work or anything. I just want something to set it up on, so I'm not having to bend over to get my tools. Well, we made a little progress in here. Not a lot, but a little bit. It's coming down to, I'm gonna have to do some measuring and some figuring and decide what I'm gonna do for shelves. Got that wasted space above the garage door that I'm probably gonna use. You can't even see when the garage door's up, and there's some wasted space over here to the right of the garage door as well, where I could put stuff that, you know, that you want to keep but you never use, or use once a year, twice a year, something like that, and just build some shelves and store it up there. Still working on my lighting. Got old issues, and this section back here, I'm probably standing kind of in the dark here, but I'm gonna run take down the old fluorescent that's up there. Look at that. I'm gonna take that fluorescent down, like I was saying, and I want to take and put in, whoa, hang on. And I want to run, run 2 fluorescents this way instead of the 1 this way. I want 2 this way. And because if you're working on a car, this will be, you know, this section up in here will be your main area that you're working. So you want the most light right here. And I've got some different spotlights and stuff I can take and point and shine in as well. And when we're in here doing a video, showing you something, I want you to be able, I'm trying to do the best I can for my lighting. I'm trying to do something about my audio. I'm working with a plan to come up with something, to come up with a lapel so that my audio's improved. We're doing some things here, like I said, setting up the garage, working on our audio. We're doing all we can to try to improve the quality of our videos for you. Thanks for coming and hanging out in the garage with me today. It's just a little update, trying to get some stuff put together to try to organize the garage. We got some things we want to do, and so we can produce better videos. And like I said, we're working on our audio and our lighting to help provide better videos. But the format of videos is probably going to stay about the same. My whole goal when I started Real World Garage was to put together a DIYer's take and how you would do stuff at home. Bigger projects that some people might not think you can do at home, but you can. You just have to work on your technique and a few different hand tools, but that's always my goal, is to teach you how to do things better at home. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.
Is it idling? Choke must be far on.